And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Well, we want to replace this train. It's full on every route. Well, we have a lot of potential for more profit because we can now travel faster than what this train is capable of. And we're moving stone faster than we're moving these people around. So we're able to move a little bit faster. So what I want to do is, as soon as this empties all of its passengers, you got to time it. So all the passengers are delivered. We're going to send it to depot as soon as it hits 0. So we just got to time this right there. It probably loaded one or two from the station, but 1 or 2 is better than dropping 80. So we're just going to straight up sell that train. And so we're gonna buy a new train. And I don't even know what color this train is. Let's see what color it is. Light green. Okay. So we're gonna set up the light green train. Well, we want to go fast. So we have this one that goes 117. Do we have a car that can go 117? That can go 93. That can go 112 and hold 19 people. So what is I think we're gonna want to go 112. So we're gonna need this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 133. We're going to want to set this on the line as soon as, let's see, this is going to be Heart to Custer. We're going to set this line, and it's going to wait until this one's done. Once this is in, that should drop that one, and we were able to sell this train straight up for an $11 million windfall there. But this train was probably worth a lot more than that, $14 million. Yeah. So now we have a new train capable of faster speeds and more people, because we have a lot of people over here waiting. So you don't want to build a train that takes everybody. Because you want the system to, the line frequency you want to be updated first. And then if need be, you could add a second train rather than making a longer train. Because a longer train won't accelerate as fast and it won't get up to the speeds that you want it to. So now this train here, let's do a little follow. Moving out of the age of steam is a kind of an exciting process. I do want to put a big boy on my food transfer though for Hartford. So that is one of my to-do lists. So how fast is this guy getting up to? He's going to take a while. I think he's going uphill. Maybe not a steep hill, but it's going to take a little bit to get up to speed, but that's okay because he doesn't have anybody on him right now. Once he leaves this station, he'll be able to really cruise. And it's a short trip, so you probably won't get up to max speed anyway, but any faster than 60 miles an hour will be good. So let's kind of speed up time a little bit here and let him... And with the faster line frequency, you get more people using the station, more people using the line, when there's less people driving between the two cities. So we're almost maxing that. I probably put one more car on there, but again, I don't want to do that. So we are going to see what our payday is. We're going to have 133 people on that train. That's going to be a huge windfall. What is the loading frequency on this? Loading speed is 7x, so that's pretty good. I think the max it can get is 12x, and that's much later in the game. So we have 133 souls on board. We're going to let that run. Another thing I did is I added a train or a truck stop over here because we're going to start delivering food to Custer, and this thing doesn't cover very much commercial. It just covers this little bit in here, and we're going to want to deliver food to this whole area. So this nice little bus stop right here covers all commercial, and we're going to be able to deliver food to this stop right here, and that will cover all of that commercial. And our construction materials are going along very nicely. Our stone quarry has upgraded, so we have now upgraded. I think it's time for a second train, so we are going to add a second train onto stone. So let's buy, and I know this is light gray. We're going to add one of these, and we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And let's time it to about, because it's going to take a while to get out of the depot. I think right about there is probably good. Because it's going to kind of creep out of this depot pretty slowly. So we want to time it so this gets in while this pulls in. So let's pull that out, and now it's able to really power through, and we are delivering and picking up at the same time. So that doubles now our line frequency, or halves the time spent between the two. And we're just pulling into the station over here, so let's take a peek at what our nice payday is. Not sure how fast it got up to, but I'm sure it's a little bit better than what we were. Look at that, 2 million already, and we just had our first drop off. And we're gonna fill up probably again and make another 2 million on the way back. But again, you don't expect it to be full on every trip, because we're not quite full yet over here. So the paydays are good, but the running expenses on this are pretty hefty. Running costs $2 million a year, $2.5 million a year. So yeah, a little bit pricey to run. So food to Custer. Here's our food train, and right now we're able to move 108 at 60 miles an hour. And I think the big boy, let's check the big boy out. There he is. Very expensive, but he can go 81 miles an hour. So we're going to need to upgrade this whole line, to high-speed rail, because the speed limit on regular rail is only 75. So we're going to want to upgrade that line, as well as upgrade all of the boxcars, because we got new boxcars available to us. So we're going to want to upgrade that as soon as he drops off his food. I want him to drop off his food first. Otherwise, what's the point? Because right now, that's the only food that we're delivering. Oh, what do we get? New ships. Yeah, I'm not worried about ships. Oh, we got a All-American Golden Sand car. Oh, I wish I would have gotten that before. Let's see. What is that? 112. How does that compare with this guy? Same cost, a year, pretty much the same, but this guy expires in 1980. So in 1980, we won't be able to build any more of those. So it's kind of a replacement for that. So this guy is delivering all of his food, and we need to, as soon as he turns around, go to depot. So yeah, this system is now working great. We're delivering all the food that we can. We're really expanding on this side. It will soon be, we're in 1950 right now, we will soon be at the point where we're going to start getting sky rises and really a lot of growth in here, which is what we want, because it's all good. As long as we're starting to feed it more and more materials, which we are. So this train was the food train. So let's buy. What's his color? I'm sure it was probably green. And let's see. Big boy. Ouch. And boxcar for food. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want him to deliver enough to where he's actually going to make a profit. And we're going to set line to Houston Heart Food. And then we're going to sell this train. Offsets our cost just slightly. But now we've got a big boy. Oh, look at that train. Oh, yeah, you're going the wrong direction, dude. Okay, that is an unholy color. We're going to... There we go. That's a little bit better. So you're going the wrong way. I'm going to need to flip you around. And now, this thing, the max speed is 81 miles an hour, which is limited by the engine this time, not by the boxcars, because those are the modern boxcars. So as soon as he's on the straight and narrow, we're going to flip him around. So you go to the other station, please. Now we can follow you. Beautiful train. They did a great job modeling these trains. Look at that. It's just fantastic looking. And we are picking up some speed. It's a very, very powerful train. There's a lot of horsepower in there, and we will have no problem getting up to speed. So we took a line that maxed out at about 67 miles an hour, and now we are able to really push the speed. Which reminds me, we are going to need to upgrade that track to high-speed track. Because reasons. That's why. Okay, that's high speed all the way up into there, and we'll upgrade that. Maybe some of there. Get some high speed track going here. Pick up the pace. I already upgraded all of this, which is awesome. We got tons of food waiting for us. 184. And we're able to carry 162, so we'll be able to fill up completely, which is great. And this is a travesty over here. The grain is real. This is just bleeding money. For some reason, the farms love grain rather than livestock. So if we go to details, yeah, try to ship more food. We are trying to ship more food. We are going to be shipping more food, and I want to switch the track that's on, actually, to the other side, because we want to deliver food to Custer. And I'm going to need to set up that line on the track that this is using right now. I want to set that up. Fill it up. Oh, yes. Beautiful. So let's speed that up so it gets out of the station. And then we want to, I'm going to keep an eye on that, see how fast it gets up to. And then slow it back down. Actually, we want to pause. Let's continue it on so it's out of the way. And then let's set up the line so it hits this inside track there. And let's see if we can't. Yes, we can. Hit it right inside there. So we'll be able to deliver food to Custer. And we kind of have to follow this path. And this is a tricky spot right in here. I might want to try to limit that bend because that's just messed up that's coming back a ways. I shouldn't need it to bend in like that as much. I don't mind taking out like this little field right there in order to optimize that line a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that before the train gets there. All the way up to here. Maybe one more out of there. So let's see what this is going to cost me. One field will be removed. That's fine. And we've got a little better of a line. Instead of bending in like this, you can see where this bent in and went up. Now we've got a nice, much more direct path all the way through. And this train is happy. It whistled at me, said, hey, I'm happy. So we are hitting 75, now 76. We are doing really well. Let's make sure our track is all upgraded in here. I don't know why I was going 75. That might have been the limit of our curve that it was going on. But looks good all the way through. This line is high speed, so that won't slow that down. So we're going 80 now. We are going about a little less than 20 miles an hour more than what we were before. So we're delivering food faster, which means better profits. So let's look at what the food per year is on this. 168. So we are pretty much delivering the food for the entire year in this one delivery. So again, we want to grow this city as much as possible so that food demand goes up. Once this city this city will grow pretty large, and the demand for those goods are just going to skyrocket now. Looks like construction materials is doing really well. Our stone has upgraded. It's still not producing as much as I thought it would. Has this upgraded? This has upgraded, so that's good. Look at that. It's almost 6.5 million for that one delivery. Beautiful amount of profit with that. Now, are we going to be able to fill it up again and get a whole bunch more? So we're really pushing the food here. So we want to double up that track. Make sure we can. This is going to be a little tricky to double it up through there. So let's see if we can actually double that up. We can. Excellent. Just barely we can double that up. So we want to actually double that all the way up. So that's limiting our speed right there. That bridge, but it's still 124, which we're not able to hit right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. And we're going to carry this double track all the way. Ooh, for some reason we can't go through there because little slivers of road it has trouble with. So we're going to take that out, make sure there's no weird humps in the road, and we can then bridge over it. It's like that. Nothing is going to interrupt that little service on my watch. So now we need to sort of take this parallel track and branch it off so it starts its own run all the way up here. So I want to sort of maybe swing it wide around this lumber mill. So come in through. So I could probably branch it off right after it kind of cuts through this depot right here. And it cuts through here. You know, try doing that in Train Fever. No way you would be able to do that. So I want to cut it a little wider. Yeah, we're going to need to get rid of that depot. It's got to be done. Okay. I'm going to try to cut it like, I don't want to take out that field. That's an expense that's unnecessary because we're going to try to skirt around this little area here and around here. I think this will work. Autosave. So that's going pretty much uphill the whole way. That's a long hill. Let's try to bend it in a little bit more. That's good. We're really going to skirt the side of this. And then let's reconnect this up just per normal with our nice bridge. And continue with the track. So let's... So that's pretty much straight on. And I want to bend it out a little bit. So our line is almost matched with that, the vector coming right off of that corner there. And let's see, kind of cut through here. Sorry road vehicles, but you don't take priority over this. Okay, how does that look? I could widen that curve and get a little bit more speed out of it, but it's got to slow down for the station anyway. Let's see what that curve actually, what the speed of that. Whoa. So 96. I mean, that's fast. We got to come out from there anyway. Because that bridge, I don't want to rebuild that bridge. I really don't want to rebuild that bridge. Okay, we really need to think about this. Widen that curve a little bit. Let's tighten it up just a little bit here. Okay, now let's bring our main line in. Probably have to build a tunnel, which is fine. This will be a very profitable line when it's done. Because the food up here is quite a lot of demand. Okay, now let's repair the complaints of the broken lines and all that kind of stuff. go. I'm not sure if industry connections or town connections to industries actually affects the production of an industry. Not quite sure what the mechanics are, if it's just a general limiting factor or if it actually holds merit. We're going to want actually a rail cargo 4 long and a second street connection on this little doozy. Looks like that. Planning ahead. And the road, oh, I didn't leave a whole lot of room for road in there, did I? There is nowhere to connect a road in there. So I wonder if road connections can pass through a station. Let me do it. Put that to the test there. Okay, that is a a chemical plant. It does. I'm not seeing a chemical plant in there, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna want to make some plastics. It's kind of a future plan, and that is not high speed track. High speed. Why? Future proofing. It's the name of the game. And of course, this little line here is going gangbusters, and I want to start delivering tools up here as well. And again, we're going to need to set up a truck line for Custer. So here to this little spot there, and this is going to be orange, and this is going to be Custer goods. And for now, let's just set up a couple Studebaker, coal, grain, slag, don't need any of that. Crude oil fuel, don't need any of that. Construction material, machines, tools. So I want like 2 of these because we're not really delivering much of that. So Custer goods. Not quite yet. Once food starts being delivered, I want this line to recognize that this station is supplying a lot more than this little bit in here. Because right now this demand is only, just a little bit, whereas this can capture a lot more demand. So that's what the truck system is for. Now, construction material wise, we're not yet making money with this line, but it's doing pretty good. So how is this doing still? This is making money, not as much as it was last year, while it was taking up all of those passengers. But we're still making money, which is good. And this line here, ooh, look at the steel that we've got available to us. We want to double up that steel line as well, so the tools and machines can be delivered post-haste. So how many people are waiting here? 63? So yeah, we're making money, which is the name of the game. So now we need to do a fuel run, and we are way over time. So that will be next episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.